This account has over 4,000 hours on it. 4,000 hours of decisions, of grinding, of learning what works and what gets you killed. Bosses defeated, gear earned, wealth built slowly over the years. And I locked it all away. Every piece of gear I ever owned, stripped. Every coin from selling that gear, frozen. Not lost, not gone, just waiting. This series is called Frozen Assets, and the name is not just the title. It's the entire premise. Everything I had is still here. I can see it, I just can't touch it. To reclaim it, I built a system. Not a grind, not a reset. A structured, unforgiving progression designed to make sure every single item I get back is earned. There are 3 tiers. You do not move forward until the current tier is completely finished. No exceptions. Tier 1 is where this begins. Slayer bosses, demi-bosses, God Wars, the foundation, the basics, the things most players take for granted. Here, they are gates. Tier 2 opens when Tier 1 is complete. Harder bosses, rarer drops, higher stakes. The gear gets stronger, so does everything trying to kill me. Tier 3 is the end. End game content, the hardest bosses, the rarest drops in the game, and the final 499s. The skills that max this account and unlock the last of which is frozen. This is where I begin. Tier 60 gear, the baseline, the floor. Everything above it is locked. No exceptions, no holdovers, no head starts. If it isn't earned through this system, I don't have access to it. Every weapon, every armor upgrade, every piece of gear beyond that threshold has to be unlocked through boss progression. And that brings us to the rule that governs all of it. The rule is the same at every boss, in every tier, without exception. True uniques unlock progression. Common drops don't count. Filler doesn't count. Collection log entries that fall out of every other kill, those don't count either. The only thing that matters is a drop that actually means something. One that proves the boss gave you something real. Anything less than that, it never counts. Here's how the system works. Every boss has items I want to reclaim. The number of items I want determines the number of unique drops I need. Each drop fills that count and unlocks whichever item it represents. But not every drop on a table carries the same weight. The rarity of an item determines whether it stands alone or shares its bracket. Items at the same drop rate are interchangeable. Either one satisfies the unlock. Items rare enough to sit in their own bracket must drop specifically. No amount of cheaper uniques buys them out. Bandos. I want 3 items back. The chestplate, the tassets, and the hilt. The chestplate and tassets need 2 unique drops to unlock, and the boots count towards that. Any 2 drops from that bracket, chestplate, tassets, and boots, any combination, covers both slots. 2 kills that matter, and those are mine. The hilt is separate entirely. 1 in 508. Its own bracket, its own unlock. It doesn't interact with the other 2. It has to drop, full stop. Tormented Demons. I want the Synapse. 1 item. 1 unlock needed. The Synapse and the Claws both sit at around 1 in 500. Same rarity, same bracket. Either drop satisfies the unlock. If the Claws land before the Synapse, that's progression. The Synapse is mine to reclaim. The Teleport drops constantly. It's on the collection log. It counts for nothing. A common drop is a common drop, and that rule never changes, regardless of the boss. Every boss in the series will get its own breakdown when we arrive there. The items change, the brackets change, the designated rares I'll call out each time. But the logic underneath is always the same. Learn it once, it works everywhere. And then there's gold. When I liquidated the bank, I didn't spend it. I froze it. The only way to reclaim it is through 99s. 1/10 of the frozen gold for every skill cape earned. But even those are restricted. Tier 1 allows 3 99s, no more. Tier 2, another 3. Tier 3, the final 4. the ones that max the account. Which skills I choose and when I choose them, that's strategy. Train the wrong skill at the wrong time and I slow myself down. Get it right and every unlock compounds onto the next. I've played this account for years. I know the bosses, I know the mechanics, I know what I'm capable of. But knowing and doing, under these rules, at this pace, with everything locked, that's very different. This is not a fresh start. This is not a second chance. This is a reclaiming, and it starts now. Alright, the beginning of Frozen Assets. How do you begin? Well, you gotta sell everything. As stated before, I'm not gonna sell the uniques because I feel like if I start this series with 2 bill frozen cash, 199 gets you 200 mil, that doesn't seem fun. So I'm just gonna sell off all the non-unique items, and then when I unlock, say, the Synapse, I will just take out that item. I will take out that Scorching Bow that I have, even though I don't think I have one. But I do have an Emberlight, so I will take out that Emberlight, and I'll have to buy the Scorch Bow. Anyways, not even the air runes, not the fire runes, blood runes, none of them are safe. Even spades and knives. I think at one point I ruined the whole market for hammers. Someone probably is like, who's selling 29 hammers? That would be me. You see them right there? 29? They got sold. I'm even trying to sell a non-tradable lantern. That's on me. Should have known that was non-tradable. Karambwanjis, non-tradable. I tried to sell them, but here we are, selling thread. D-Pick. Oh man, look how they massacred my boy with the wilderness update. A bunch of sandworms. I don't know why I have 8,700 fishing bait. Maybe way back when I thought it would be a good idea. Couldn't tell you. I was probably fishing something. As you can see, this is the fishing tab getting sold off. Even small fishing nets aren't safe in this. I mean, even a Karambwanji vessel isn't safe. This Greenman's Ale, don't know why I got it. Selling it. Let me drop these. Can't sell them. There we go. To the floor you go, mate. Water skins, not safe. Let's bring those into the game. You're welcome, everybody. Everybody thinks bots are who's buying and selling it. No, it's just apparently me. I'm the one buying and selling these. I had this Dragon Square Shield for God knows how long. White plate body, white plate legs. Probably for years. This purple elegant skirt, I don't think anybody wants to buy it. I might have to list that for like 1 coin. But as you see, I even have clue armor in here, stuff for clues, and yeah, everything is getting sold, other than the uniques, of course. Alright, skipping everything. You don't need to see me sell hammers and knives for the next 5 minutes. But we sold everything, dropping these coins for consistency, of course, and we are up to 333 mil worth of GP. So now let's start step 2, and I will see you over in Ardougne. Alright, well, step 1 of the series is for me to acquire some money. And with starting with literally 0 GP, why not steal from Ardougne? You're right. Is it nice? No. Is it necessary? Yeah, probably. It probably is pretty necessary. So I'm pushing this. I'm thinking I'm going to go to 99. I'll unlock 33 mil from that, plus about 5 mil from the thieving, as I am 95 thieving starting this journey. Let's see how the elbow holds up. Let's see how the wrist holds up. And we're just going to spam click this night for the next, I don't know, let's call it a week or so. And I'll come back with, you know, some level updates. I don't want to bore you. It's thieving. It's literally clicking this over and over and over and over and over. And then maybe when it gets to about 140, I'm going to hit that coin pouch right there. And then spam click this guy again. So let's see if I can get the pet. I'd be ecstatic with the pet. Rocky's pretty cool. But let me just spam click away and I'll come back with some updates after that. Alright, not the biggest update, but figured I'd update you nonetheless. We are at 1 mil GP. I've been clicking this guy for some time now. And let's just keep on keeping on. 96 thieving achieved. Oh my days. Sandwich Lady random event. Will I get the stale baguette? Totally accidentally just got 98 thieving. Didn't even realize. Okay, I wasn't recording at the time. I didn't even have the replay buffer on. I just got the pet. We're 363k till 99. This is crazy. We got Rocky. Let's go. Alrighty, guys. And with these last couple of clicks, the last little bit of carpal tunnel, and the last little bit of tennis elbow, we will be 99 thieving in one more click, and boom. Look at those fireworks. Wow, how exciting. Alright, there we have it. 99 thieving. Will I buy the cape? Probably not. Don't even know what the perk is. We're just going to keep it pushing. That's the loot. We got coins. We got the pet. Rocky, look at him. Isn't he just adorable? Oh my goodness, he's going to be in trash cans all over Gielinor. Wow, look at you go, buddy. Look at you. That bank deposit box kind of looks like a trash can, buddy. Go on in there. Come on. Alright, he doesn't want to. Alright, well, hey, one's right back at you, dude. Cool. So, first things first. We need to unlock the GP. I'm over here scrolling, looking through trash. Don't know what I'm doing. Yes, let's get 33,000 of those bad boys out and turn that into 33 mil. Yes. Now with that, I'm going to the next step. That step is going to be Jad. I need to get the fire cape going. Best in slot cape. Let me see what I can muster together with a tier 60 setup. I'm thinking I'm going to do something with Void and a dragon crossbow. But I'll be back. I'm probably going to get the slowest Jad kill of my life. But hopefully, haven't done it in years. Hopefully I get the kill even. You know, it's quite the assumption that I'm even going to kill them. But here we go. Alright, I got my setup going. Bringing in quite a bunch of prayer as I'm going to try to make this as relaxed of a kill as possible. This is probably going to be one of the easier grinds of this series. Now, I have the dragon crossbow, I have the elite void going, I got my 99 range cape, got the dragon bolts. This shouldn't be too difficult, and I should knock it out in one go. Let's see how I do. Alright. We are on the last wave before Jad. 47 minutes in. Pretty chill cape. Was relaxing pretty much the whole time. Watching streams. Let's try not to mess this up. But first things first. I do need to get some combat achievements out of this. Far from the speedrun. Very far from the speedrun. So I might as well just get hit. Let me overbrew. Boom. Ow! Let me heal back up and let me take this boss down, and I'll be back when I'm at the end. And I think since I already have a Jad cape or a fire cape in the bank, I am going to gamble it. So let's see if we get the pet too. That'll be 2 pets and 2 grinds. That would be kind of crazy. That would be kind of crazy. With these last couple hits, there it is. Bunch of Slayer experience. I got the combat task. I may have gotten hit 3 other times, but that's okay. We're not going to talk about it because I did get the cape. Now let's see. Is my foreshadowing going to amount to anything? We have to exchange this cape because I already have one in the bank. And back-to-back pets in back-to-back grinds would be pretty cool. Do you believe in foreshadowing? Good! Because it doesn't. I didn't get the pet. But I did get the fire cape. So that is one thing. Look at this. Look at this. Yes! No longer locked. So, we're unlocking the fire cape, and let's put this bad boy on. Wow. Look at that. Let's melt some ice. Let's get back our assets. Let's be great. Alright, back to Kuradel, not Duradel. I get gargoyles, but then, you know what? Why would I do that? I don't really have a weapon that I want to use regularly. And I got all my points back. I did have 0 points before this, but shout out to the new update. Abyssal Sire. Okay. Yeah, we need the whip, so we're going to do this task, and this is a pretty good one to start with. Alrighty, don't want to bore you with too much prep. With Abyssal Sire, I am going to have to prep a bit, as the series, a lot of things are locked, and I do want this to progress. So, I think the best bet is to go to Tormented Demons. Scorching Bow is now a 1 down at Abbey Sire, which is great. So, what I'm going to do now is, since my Ember Light is locked, I will be going to get another Arc Light. And I also only have an Avernic Defender, so I'm going to have to get a Dragon Defender. So I'm going to show 2 quick clips. One you're already seeing with this, and then you'll see me with the Dragon Defender. And here we are. We're getting ready. We're almost there. Alrighty, I've never killed these. I'm going to kill it with, this is kind of the 7-way switch I'm going for. I think it's got a little bit of best of both worlds, and we'll see how I do. One thing I wanted to mention is, since I will be getting prayer scrolls from Chambers of Xeric, I do not want to use Rigor or the prayer spell. I do just want to kind of keep it as basic as possible. Kind of like an Iron Man, kind of not, but you know, everything's frozen, including the prayer scrolls that I've bought before. So, kind of exciting. I'm really paying close attention to it, and you know, I'll do my best to limit the mistake of accidentally switching to that prayer. So, finishing off the last kill of this trip with my Emberlight on Stab. One thing I'm going to have to pay attention to is I don't have a whole lot of charges, and I don't feel like going to grind for some. But I'm very hopeful that we'll get the spell, rather the Synapse, before that. Whether it's through the Burning Claw or through the Synapse, we're going to see how it goes. First 9 kills, though, not too bad. I brought way too much prayer, so I'm going to try to dial this in with the next couple trips, and I'll keep you guys posted if I get anything. Quite the blunder I have made. Quite the blunder. I accidentally didn't show you guys my collection log before I started this grind. I started at 0. Here we are at 22 as I look for the collection log for Tormented Demons. But I am at 22 kills. Only thing of note is the teleports. That doesn't count to unlock the Synapse. I will, however, be able to use the Burning Claw as the Synapse unlock. So, going for either. Hopefully I don't go too dry. Come on. Wow. Totally wasn't paying attention like at all that kill. Almost died. Multiple times. Got a little shady. Yes, another magic short bow. Let's go! Let's go! Magic short bow unstrung. This changes everything because it does absolutely nothing. Let's go. We needed it. We got it. We had to have it. Alright, last kill of the trip. Let's see if we get anything. Alright, rune arrows. Let's go. If I ever get a T-bow, we're going to have some sweet rune arrows to put in that thing. We are up to 128 kills, rather. And the highlight of it is 17 rune plate bodies. Pretty much going to be rich if I was an Iron Man. 22 magic short bows unstrung. Not trying to brag, but kind of a big deal. And an elite clue that I'm going to go do now. So hopefully I get something. No! Oh my god. Let's go! Casket! Come on, give me anything. Give me something worth a lot of money. Please, 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 please. We're just opening it. We're just ripping it. Whoa! Today is a monumental day for old school RuneScape. The first new skill. This game has been out for 10 plus years and there's not been a new skill added. I'm very excited. I'm going to take a little break from Tormented Demons. I'll probably do a couple clips here and there of sailing and then we'll go back to Tormented Demons. So, yeah. Steve, where are ya? Where the fuck's Steve? Oh boy. Oh, there's Steve. I found you, bro. There's literally no way. There's literally no way. I am literally bald, and they named my boat the Piebald Reaver. That just hurts. He doesn't even know that sailing's out. He's like, I'm gonna chop maples and drop them on the ground. Also, I brought the Kraken pet out for immersion. Feel like he needs some water. Got some dead stuff over here. Got a herb. It's probably 10 years old, but... And meanwhile, this guy has the sailing pet. That guy's got a top hat, though, so I think he's doing better in life. Alright, we're going to change it up. We are going to do some Vorkath and get the assembler. That way I have both capes unlocked, and then we'll go back to Tormented Demons. This is the gear setup, looking pretty mediocre. But yeah, we'll see how we do. Alrighty, so a couple mistakes that I realized before I started the fight. Number one, I didn't bring a cape, so now I'm going to have to home tele. And number two, I should probably wear a salve amulet because that's going to be an extra 15% damage. So let me go grab that and I'll be back. Alright, I just died. I died. Ah! Oh no. Okay. We have gotten 31 heads. I forgot to show this earlier. We're at 1414 KC. Let's go. That's pretty sick. Somehow I got a skeletal visage and 2 dragon bone necklaces way back in the day. That was probably like 5 years ago. Good times, good times. Simpler times, if you will. Missing the pet. I should be spooned this because it's like one of the coolest pets in the game. So I'll probably get that in the next couple kills. But if not, we're really looking for the Vorkath head. If I get the head, it's game on. We are going back to Tormented Demons. We are going to get that synapse. We're getting it today. We're getting head and a synapse today. Let's start with getting head. There's nothing wrong with starting the day off with a little bit of head. Alright, I'm used to getting 5-6 kills a trip back in the day on this boss. And, you know, now I'm getting 2 kills. And I don't know if it's because I'm trash at the game or if it's really the gear. I mean, I've been shooting this guy. It's probably not the right... I've been crossbowing this guy for, let's see. Let's just see. For 3 minutes, 19 seconds. I mean, what more can I do? You know? I'm trying. I'm giving it my all. We're gonna stick around for another kill. I mean, the food's looking grim, but I mean, I'm kind of a pro gamer, so we're gonna see if I can make it happen. But it is crazy doing this with worse gear. You know, I used to think I was bad at the game, but turns out I just didn't have good gear. And now I think I'm alright at the game, pretty good at it, but maybe I'm just bad at it with just a big bank. But that's what this challenge is all about. It's going to push me to my limits. Alright, I think this is just a TP, but We're going to make it happen because why not? But yeah. Alright, that was the hardest kill of my life in any boss, but we get it and we got rewarded. Let's go with some dragon stuff. Let's go. We're rich. We're rich. Ah, 460. I might as well be going for the Grandmaster. I mean, I'm potted. I mean, am I missing something? Is something awry to where that kill was 4 minutes? I mean, you see the supplies. I didn't really do too bad. I just literally didn't hit at all. So that's like game's hard. Game is hard. Yes! Yes! It's over. Okay. 41 kills, 6.6 mil. We got the head. We're getting head up in here. Now we can go back to Tormented Demons, get a unique there, and we're golden. And then we're on to Slayer. Let's go. Let's go. Finally. Thank you. Okay, so I just unlocked the Ava's Assembler, but we're going to get a little drippy with it. We're going to use the Masori Assembler. There is no upgraded stats or anything. It's purely cosmetic, purely drip. And, you know, I got the 3 yellow arrows sticking out. I got whatever this thing is sticking out in case, you know, I ever need it. And I got, you know, a little match sticking out. So we are back to Tormented Demons. We're going to get that unique there. And then starts the Slayer. Alright, really having to lock in on this last kill of the trip. Almost died there. For whatever reason, I just couldn't move every time I would move. But nothing, whole lot of nothing. We're 135 Tormented Demons in for a whopping 2 mil worth of loot. Of that 2 mil, 300k is ashes, so we will deduct that because I don't even pick those up. So we're going to keep chugging along, keep doing what we do, and try to get a unique. Give me a unique. Please give me a unique. Alright, you kind of listen to me, but I kind of don't appreciate it. 200 kills so far for a whopping 2.73 mil. If you are planning to do this task for money, you better get lucky, because you're just not gonna make money. You're just not. I'm officially dry and also not having very much fun. But there is good news in all of this. What is that, you might ask? The drop will come. Whether it takes 300, 400, 500 kills, I will still be here. Could take 1,000. I might not like it, but I will not stop. Alright. Was pretty much out of charges, so I decided to kill this. I think there's a combat task that I'm going to get with this. Maybe? No. Okay. Well, what I did get is a singular ancient shard, which, you know, hell yeah. Good for literally nothing. Okay. Cool, cool. And 28 battle staffs. It's more money than I've made in my last 100 kills at Tormented Demons, so we'll take it. And a hard clue. Let's do it. This guy's got the, oh boy. Oh, he's bashing him with the long stick. What in the world is going on? What in the world is going on? Oh, he's starting to panic. Oh boy. Alright, we're at 322 kills. And unfortunately, I am nearly out of charges. So we're going to have to change the tech up. I think I'm going to go with some crazy mage setup, but we'll see where we go. Alright, so since I was lucky enough to get a bunch of Black Dragonhide drops from my Vorkath grind. I don't even know if I'd call it lucky. I'd probably say I was pretty on rate. I am going to give myself the ability to unlock Black Dragonhide armor. So with that, we're going to go get the Mage Training 2 cape and get Saradomin. Not now, Jekyll. I'm scared. Please. Alrighty, no idea how this works. I think I have to give him this and do that. And we'll get the cape. There we go. There we go. Time for some new tech at Tormented Demons. Let's go. You're probably wondering, what is the new tech? The new tech is a 4-way switch, no longer a 7 or an 8-way switch, with the mage book that I bought, with the mage hood, and a Slayer staff. Thank you for the Arceus spellbook for having some Demon Bane spell. This is the new tech. It's going to be costing some soul runes, but that's okay because, well, quite frankly, we're going to just keep losing money and keep obtaining magic short bows. Let's do this thing. Alright, so not going to lie, the new tech is pretty good. Kind of wish I was doing this before. I can have longer trips because of it. And also, it's a lot more chill. You know, it's range mage, and if it walks towards me, well, I guess it's melee at that point. So this is a bit more chill, and it's actually pretty good damage. So everything I mocked about the Slayer staff earlier, I'm so sorry. You are a sweetheart. Thank you. KC check, we're at 389, still nothing, but we do have rune plate bodies and magic short bows that we are obtaining at a rapid pace. So I just been killing these 2 tormented demons going for this combat achievement, and turns out somewhere, some way I did something wrong. I think maybe I didn't kill the second one fast enough, I'm not gonna lie. Those switches were pretty slow and pretty lazy and pretty lackadaisical. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I tried, but not gonna do that. No. I hate to say it, but this has been days, if not weeks, of killing these things with the absolute worst gear. I mean, I went through, I don't know, nearly 10,000 charges on my Arclight. Don't have it. You know, was hoping maybe I could get a drop there. But it's looking pretty grim. I mean, let's take a look at the log. We're at least on the right hand, we're almost at 100 teleports. I mean, that's 2k each. But this is depressing. And I can't wait to do some of these other bosses and potentially go dry. So let's just keep at it. At least I got Flippa coming over here. Come on, Flippa. And we'll go to the next thing. We'll keep on going. I will not stop. I will not be defeated. And with those fire orbs, marks 500. We're at the drop rate for the claw. We got one more for the synapse. And really, I should have been done with this 250 kills ago if I were to go on rate. But that's why we love RuneScape. You just got to keep on keeping on. Woo! Well, we're up to 37 million experience of hit points, HP, XP. Let's go. Alright, check it back in here. We are at 742 tormented demon kills. Starting to question if these exist. I probably should have seen one already. I definitely should have seen one already, but I haven't. So we're going to just keep on killing them, I guess. Bank value's up 2.37 bill, but most of it is locked. Look at all this. 2 bill worth of locked. 300 mil worth of coin locked. I've been doing a lot of shipwreck salvaging. AFKing up to 93 sailing, so that's been pretty good money. Here I thought thieving to unlock 99 was going to be good, but I'm also 130k till 99 Fletch, so these will probably be our 2 next 99s. Until then, we are just going to keep on killing tormented demons, get one of these drops, and then I can go on to Slayer. Yay! I'm actually really excited for that because I've been killing these tormented demons for weeks now. Alright, and with this kill, yeah, with this kill, yeah, 800 KC. Okay, let's see, battle staff, let's go. And the grind continues. I'm gonna be the driest human being at Tormented Demons. Maybe I'll make a Reddit post and get some sweet karma just to get something out of this, you know? 30 plus hours of pain. I am the tormented demon here. I'm the tormented one. Why, Jagex? Why did you send me here? Literally the driest tormented demons I can find on RuneScape. The driest. Okay, so as you can see, I've been shipwreck salvaging for a while on the highest tier shipwreck salvage. You're probably wondering, what level are you? Well, I'm nearly level 99. I'm a mil XP away. All from AFK salvaging. I've been doing a lot of work on other projects lately. So, yeah. Decided why not try to get close to 99 and, you know, help the bank out. We're at 2.45 bill. However, nearly 2.1 bill of that is completely locked. So that's fun. So we are going to go back to our favorite place. I've decided I'm going to need the Burning Claws as well down the line, but I can get that through Slayer. So for the time being, I just need the one elusive drop. I mean, this has to be one of the rarest Tormented Demons dry streaks I have ever seen. I've tried to look for worse ones. There are some bad ones, but at least they're getting the claws. It's an Iron Man looking for the synapse, but neither here nor there. But the grind continues. Will I get it? No. Alright, quite the milestone. Not one I really wanted, but here we are. It's done. Oh my god, I got the Burning Claw though. Oh my god. It's done. Let's get out of here. Holy shit, it exists. Thank you to that Burning Claw for allowing me to unlock my Emberlight and unlock the Scorching Bow, which I had to buy the Synapse for. This was already in the bank, so I got to move it out of the unlock section. And the Scorching Bow, look how pretty it looks. Wow. Wow. It's a magic longbow with a Synapse on it. And thanks to that, 904 kills, I lost quite a bit of money. I was at about 25-ish kills per hour with that grind. So it was a bit slow, bit of a slog. But with that, we're going to leave this episode off here. I really appreciate it if you made it this far. If you could like and subscribe. If you don't want to, that's okay too, but it would be a lot cooler if you did. Anyways, I will see you with the next one with some Slayer. Thanks again for watching. Bye.